$3.99. And are you Crown Trifari? Are you Monet? I do not remember. Okay, oh, what does it say? A Coro, and it looks like it's a Pegasus. Okay, let me show you. Pegasus Coro is collectible. These look like dyed howlite chunks. I can see some of the white coming through a little bit. And then these actually look like carnelian, like actual real carnelian. That might be sterling silver. Oh, and these are genuine big pearls, like big Baroque pearls. Is this like a handmade piece? And this one says hand painted Italy. The other ones say Italy. This one says Italy. So there's like a little set of 4, and they very much look Capodimonte. They might be. Might have to Google lens these a little bit more. But aren't these just the sweetest? I love them so much. Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel, aka Lilyworks, and you guys know I am a full-time stay-at-home mom, part-time reseller on multiple platforms, mostly of jewelry, shoes, accessories, and Annalise is here. She is my 5-year-old. Annalise, say hi.
Hi.
She is gonna show us some beautiful glass pieces that I picked up today. All right, Annalise, show them your favorite piece. Hold it up to the camera. You guys, isn't this so stinking adorable? Annalise, what is that?
A mushroom.
It's so cute. So this is like a spun glass mushroom, and I got it for $2.99 in one of those like grab bags. And it has like a little caterpillar on top. Okay, then we also have, show them that one. That one was in a bag as well. What is that one?
A bunny.
Yeah. And then Annalise might be keeping these.
Pink.
I think I'm going to sell the mushroom one. Mushrooms do super well on platforms. What is that one?
It's a deer and
That's so cute. Yep, perfect for Christmas. All right, last one. And you're probably going to keep that one, okay?
I'm going to keep it.
Okay, hold it up. And the little spun glass bluebirds.
A birdie.
All right, here. You want to keep these ones? All right, say bye to everyone. All right, you guys, I have a bunch of jewelry to show you guys for like a haul. I think I purchased it over a month ago, and it's been sitting in my workroom. So I'm going to just go through this with you guys, and we'll see what I got. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here is the bag. Oh, we have our little mushroom guy here. I feel like I always need to have some kind of critter, whether it's like a snail or a bird or a cute little brooch that has a personality. So, oh, I remember getting those. All right, I'm gonna do like a little dump, but also try to like respect the jewelry here. Okay. All right, so it looks like we have something that wasn't jewelry, but maybe you guys can help me out later. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what should we look at first? Let's see. So these pieces I picked up at Salvation Army. Usually they have a color off, and let me think. I remember the lady who worked there knows I really love coming in to buy jewelry, and so she pulled out a bag of half price pieces. I swear, you guys, it's like every time I turn on the phone to record, and I'm not like recording often, but all of a sudden the piano starts playing upstairs. Anyways, she had let me pull some pieces out of a bag that was like 50% off, and so maybe it was the yellow pieces, because I ended up getting a lot of pieces, I remember, for the 50% off. So it might have been yellow tag was 50% off. Please do not mind the music upstairs. Okay. Anyways, yeah, let's just get into this one. This one was 50% off of $4.99. Very like boho, very hippie boho, bright color orange, and these are like raw abalone shell cut, and it's just really neat. I actually really like it. Here's a coconut shell button, not marked obviously, but you guys know me. If you've been watching my channel, I sell a lot of unmarked jewelry, so when a piece of jewelry is unmarked, Google Lens is your friend and keywords are your friend. So that's what I would be doing for that piece. Okay, look at this vintage piece. I see little like little pieces of glass that look like candy in there. So I think that this is Millefiori, where it looks like little candy flowers melted in there. Might be Murano, might be gold filled. Let's see if we have a clasp anywhere that could give us any more information. Okay, spring ring clasp. Doesn't look like it says anything, but I really think that this is gorgeous. It's like an amber tone glass with that little Millefiori. I think this will do well no matter what. Probably like $30-ish range. If I had to guess, I paid $4.99 for this piece. Here is another $4.99. And this one was half off. So let's see. Do we have a clasp here? I don't see it, but this one has swirled art glass, and I'm still trying to like learn more about Murano art glass beads. Most of the time I just will call a bead an art glass bead unless it's like pretty sure it's Italian. Then I'll say like an Italian art glass or something, Venetian art glass. I usually end up like messaging Hannah from Fleur de Montage, or even our Facebook jewelry group can be helpful when it comes to identifying jewelry pieces. But this is just absolutely beautiful. The swirl is on the inside. I can't really see how it's made by looking in the little drill holes. I'm not even sure if it would be able to tell me anything, but really pretty, and it complements that Millefiori piece really well. Okay, what are these? $4.99. Why did I get these? Oh, they're clip-ons. Okay, so they're massive magenta colored clip-ons with like swirling. What else do we know about it? Let me take one off. Ooh, this part is yucky. So I would just take that crumbling thing right out. Okay. Thought these were marked. Are they not? Are they not marked? They might not be marked. Okay, so I did look it up on Amazon, and you can actually buy ear covers, or I'm sorry, like clip-on covers, so that they don't slip off your ear, or to make them more comfortable. If you like wearing clip-ons for yourself, I honestly, when I'm selling clip-ons, I just take out this part that's really like way too old and hard. Just take it out and sell it as is. Obviously clean up the backs. And yeah, these are unmarked, but they are very like opulent and oversized and have a lot of really great keywords. I'll probably keep it with the $4.99 here. Okay, what else did I grab? We have a brooch mixed in here. I think that there were earrings. Did I get the earrings? The earrings might have been broken, but this is a yellow flower brooch. And then, can someone tell me what these are called? Because I believe this construction is around 1950s, where the rhinestones are prong set, and then there's like these circle setting things in the back. I forget what it's called, but I believe someone said, it might have been Sandra from the Funky Pickle or Dawn at Hudson Vintage. Most likely Sandra. I feel like Sandra really does a great job at describing pieces and when they're made. So this clasp isn't working out. It's bent a little bit that way, so it needs to be bent back. There we go. So yeah, but it's really pretty. Lovely. Okay, next we have, what are these? These look like Brighton, don't they? Don't they look like Brighton? $4.99 little heart door knockers. Let's see. Are you Brighton? Okay, I see a lot of like scroll work in the back of this. Totally look Brighton to me. I can totally Google Lens these to see if they come up as Brighton. A lot of times Brighton jewelry has like a scrolly B, and you guys would be able to see that in the Maker's Mark file. In our Facebook group, I have that. So I'm just going to try to Google Lens this real quick. All right, you guys. So yes, these are coming up as Brighton. They look very Brighton with that shadowing black back there. And then there's the shiny silver and the matte silver. So these are exactly them, and these are on the card. So I definitely know that they're Brighton right there. So yay, that was nice. I do like selling Brighton jewelry, although I am not too fond of the quality of the Brighton like metal. You guys know I talk about it quite often. Okay. Ooh, here's another one that matches. So these might be, oh, and look at how this is made. Looks kind of handmade, doesn't it? With a loop that goes through the back. So maybe these will go together. That would be fun for layering. All right, what are you? This is a lapel pin maybe, or just a brooch. Probably not a tie tack, but it looks Southwestern. Half off of $1.99. Are you marked? Oh, it is marked. It's marked something. Something. I cannot tell. It looks like it's hand signed. I don't think it's sterling silver. It might be pewter or something. But it's like a textured cactus and a little tiny bird on the top. I'm going to have to do more research. I will put it up on the screen if I find out anything about this, but took a chance for $1, it looks like. Okay, next. Oh, this one, it looks like I wanted to see if this was sterling silver, because look at how interesting that clasp is. This potentially is dyed howlite. I don't see a lot of like pitting and things like that, or it might actually be ceramic beads. If it's like white on the inside, I can tell that it's like a ceramic bead meant to look like stone. Well, or I guess howlite also does that, but yeah, turquoise wouldn't do that. So then these do look like onyx, like black onyx beads. So I think I'll save this for the end and we can test to see if it's sterling, or this is actually even like bright enough to be maybe even like a 900 silver. And I've even come across a 999 silver, which is like a higher level of silver in the metal. Okay, what are you? We have an optic matte gold tone bow. Perfect for the holiday. What are you? $3.99. And are you Crown Trifari? Are you Monet? I do not remember. Okay, oh, what does it say? A Coro, and it looks like it's a Pegasus. Okay, let me show you. Pegasus Coro is collectible, and you guys see the Coro right there. Well, there's a little animal right before the Coro, and it's a Pegasus. So if you see Pegasus Coro, know that that is something you want to look out for. Not all Coro does well, but there are pieces like Coro Duet, which are those pieces that can come apart into like 3 parts and be like a brooch and fur clips or dress clips and things like that. Those are highly collectible. Also, Pegasus Coro is collectible. There's some like lucite sets that can do really well, things like that. Okay. What are you? This kind of looks Chico's, right? Because it looks more modern, but it looks high quality and a little bit like Bohemian. So we have half of $4.99. Yes, Chico's right there. So for $2.50, I think that would be a good flip, because usually Chico's I get about 20 bucks for. But if it's like a more interesting piece, I honestly like make my own price if it's not out there. So I've actually gotten upwards of like, I would say like $70, $80 for some Chico's necklaces. But that's because they were pretty unique and kind of just like encrusted with a lot of stuff. All right. What are you? Oh, okay. So this one says right here, it says CG, which is Ethel and Myrtle, which makes no sense because Ethel and Myrtle does not start with CG, but this hang tag CG is Ethel and Myrtle. I actually think that their pieces are a little bit more high quality. Ethel and Myrtle uses natural elements like glass and shells a lot of time in their necklaces, and this one's pretty funky, very modern looking, and it has, I would say that this would be like a charm statement amber tone. This is like a briolette right here. There's a shell and this bauble. So interesting. And I don't know what I paid for that one. There's no tag. Maybe it was here. $4.99 maybe. We'll see. All right. We have this. Okay, so this one was $8.99, but it was half off. So this definitely looks like dyed howlite. And then these look like dyed howlite chunks. I can see some of the white coming through a little bit. And then these actually look like carnelian, like actual real carnelian. That might be sterling silver. Oh, and these are genuine big pearls, like big Baroque pearls. Is this like a handmade piece? Well, it's not signed. Huh, it has like a lot of elements in this. And then this is like a spatter glass. What is going on here? Yeah, this looks like a carnelian. Huh. Interesting. All right, we're gonna do the silver test, the sterling silver. It's not marked here, but I'm wondering if these are tarnished. But this is a lot going on. Definitely marketing this as like a Southwest style with like natural elements, obviously. So interesting. Okay. Ooh, here's another Millefiori. And then this one, oh, and it has cloisonne. Oh, this is a memory wire. This looks like, what am I thinking? Is it aventurine? Am I thinking of the green aventurine? Yeah, so this memory wire just kind of snaps back. It goes around your neck. There's no clasp. Now we have art glass Millefiori beads. This was half of $4. Lovely. All right, so I don't think maybe I could test it for sterling. Maybe it's a sterling wire. Maybe not. It kind of looks a little gold tone. This is lovely. Maybe a handmade piece, but it's still really pretty. Okay, what are you? This looks maybe sterling? Maybe? All right, $4.99, no percentage off. What does it say? Does it say anything? It does not say anything, but it does kind of look like maybe like a peeking glass or something. Let's see if the other one says anything. I don't know. They're made well. I'm going to test these stones. We're going to turn on my Presidium. We'll test the stones. We'll test the metal maybe, and we'll see what these are because they're made pretty well. Why did I get them? I don't know. What was I thinking at the time a month ago? Not sure. All right, we'll put that in the test. Do I want to test this as well? Yes, let's put that in the test later. Okay. Ooh, this one definitely looks like sterling. Oh, this one's prettier and prettier the more I look at it. Okay, so half of $2.99. This really does look like sterling silver. So I would be very surprised if it wasn't. But look at all these mother of pearl shell inlaid into these beads. These look like sterling silver spacers and caps. And it's lovely. Oh, I love this one. Okay, kind of want to just wear it. This is so pretty. I like what they did with that mother of pearl. That is really pretty. Okay, that's going in the to test. What are these? Oh my gosh, these are clip-ons. You guys know I've been selling like these massive gold tone clip-ons lately. And are these marked? I don't see a mark. But let's see, what did I pay? $4.99? Rachel, what are you thinking? Why are you paying $4.99? Okay, so it looks like they might have been at an antique store where they had this price tag. But yeah, this doesn't say anything. I'm surprised, but I've actually been doing pretty decently with these kind of unmarked, like nice, heavy quality gold tone statement clip-on earrings. So this is like a twisted rope in a button shape. Very 1980s. All right, I'm going to keep looking for a mark because, you know, do you guys ever do that where you're like, you have a really high quality piece of jewelry and you're like, it has to be there. And then you will the maker's mark into like appearing. That's what I do. Okay, so we have this piece and it looks like there's threads all tangled up in the bottom part that I have to untangle. We got some out. Okay. Ooh, you guys know, I love my 1970s, maybe late 1960s metal tassel necklaces. And look at, oh, it has quatrefoil type shapes in there. And then we have a fold over clasp that says nothing, but I don't care. This is lovely. I love these. Look at that little diamond shape. So there's that one. And they actually do pretty well with them and they bring me joy. So I'm just probably going to keep picking them up. Okay, what are you? This one was half off of $4.99. Looks like we have some leaves. Yes. So this is more of a bolo style, but it doesn't move. So maybe like a lariat style. So these leaves do dangle down, maybe more like a lariat or wide drop. But I do really like this style. Monet does this style quite often. And then if you do find the bolo where it does move up and down, that actually can do really well. All right, spring ring clasp that says nothing, half of $4.99. Okay. Next, ooh, these look fancy. These look like they should be something. That's for sure. Okay, we have like a little diamond looking thing. And then, are you anything? Okay, it's not showing anything there. Oh, it says Avon right on the backing. I wouldn't be surprised if these are Avon, but these are really nice quality. So $2.99. Let me just show you. I would totally wear these. So these might be like one of those, one of those that I put in my collection and price up, and if they sell, they sell. But I really like these. These are so fun with that little like jewel, accent. Love that. Okay, before I get into this one, because it has a designer I need to look up. Look what I got, you guys. This was half off. But it's like, okay, so it's like inlaid wood and bone and all this stuff. And then are these toothpicks? Are these like handmade toothpicks with like this bone thing at the top? So I've been picking up hard goods that bring me joy, as you guys see, right? Oh, and these. I want to show you guys these. And like I really love handmade piece, Native American pieces, Italian piece, like global high quality. So I just really liked these. It's like a little toothpick holder, I'm guessing, and I haven't seen anything. I didn't look very long, to be honest, but I didn't see anything when I was looking like this. So yeah, are these like appetizer things or whatever? I don't even know, but interesting. Also, today I just got these. I just got back from Goodwill, and I got these, and they say Italy on the bottom of these. These totally look like the Cape di Monte. I left one there because it was broken, but all of these are in pretty good shape. And this one says hand painted Italy. The other ones say Italy. This one says Italy. So there's like a little set of 4, and they very much look Cape di Monte. They might be. I might have to Google Lens these a little bit more, but aren't these just the sweetest? I love them so much. So little tiny, I don't know, little tiny trinket dishes, but what else could we use them for? Tea bag holders to put your tea bag off to the side for a tea party. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Cape di Monte things have these very delicate porcelain flowers on a lot of their pieces, and the porcelain flowers break so easily. So it's pretty rare to find Cape di Monte, in my experience, and from what I've heard. It's very rare to find it still intact. So those are, as I like spill the tower over, don't worry, they are still fine. All right. So I grabbed this one for $6.99. It actually feels really nice, and it looks like it has the natural pearls, strands of pearls. And then it has this big giant like rock crystal on the bottom. And then to make it better, it's like marked with the maker's mark on the back of the crystal. So that's a good sign. And then this one says Tanner. It's probably modern. Oh, actually, pretty sure it's modern. $6.99 half off. So I'm going to just Google Lens this real quick and try to give you a little bit more information. Alright, so I Google Lensed it, and the first thing that came up with Tanner was Vintage Carolyn Tanner. They have this on Etsy for $99.99. I could see why, because of the rock, I don't know, maybe it's glass, but it's really heavy and well done. And then all these strands of genuine pearls. But I don't think this is vintage, guys. I'm like 99.99% sure that this is not vintage. It's just not. And so I wouldn't list this on Etsy because it's not vintage. Vintage to Etsy and eBay is 20 years or older. Antique is 100 years or older. So if you get something in the 1920s, that potentially is antique. Already. So I don't think that this is vintage. This would have to be like 2004 or earlier. And so you have to keep in your mind, like, is it Y2K fashion or earlier? No, I don't think so. I think this is much more modern. It's shiny and lobster claw clasp and things like that. So yeah, just keep that in mind when considering if something is vintage or not. But I mean, Carolyn Tanner, that sounds like a good Bolo brand to me. And you can just tell just the high quality feel to it. And I might see other comps, you know, after going off of Google Lens, but Google Lens kind of just gives me like an idea, like, is this something I want to pick up for $3, $3.50? And yeah, so this, like, I feel like even if I sold it for half, for $50, I would still be really happy with that profit. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. All right, you guys, I hope you really enjoyed that jewelry haul. Let me know if you guys learned anything or want to give me any information about any of those pieces, probably specifically the glass pieces. I definitely need to grow my knowledge base concerning vintage glass. I feel like that's a weakness of mine, but I'm definitely trying to learn. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And you guys, I have created a Patreon. I did not know what this was at all. I had a couple people ask me about like the buy me a coffee or whatever. And I just never got around to doing that because I know some of you guys want to support the channel, which is awesome. It's very helpful. But then I had someone reach out and say, have you heard of Patreon? So Patreon basically is like a membership, like a monthly membership. It's $5 a month right now. And it's basically just going towards supporting the channel, and we can do like a private comment thread in there, just like between members, and then like directly I will get those messages. I am going to be doing shout outs for any members that are on the Patreon, so you get a special shout out for supporting the channel. And then also right now I'm going to be doing like a giveaway. So I will do like random like member selected giveaway, and you'll win some jewelry every once in a while. So that is some things I'm thinking about doing for my members. There's also on the Patreon, I saw that I can upload files specifically for members and do all kinds of things like that. So this is all new to me, but because this is like a small channel that doesn't really like make money really, it's basically, you know, a lot of time to make this channel. Patreon kind of like gives it a little boost to help support the channel financially. So thank you to all of you who have already signed up. I have not even mentioned it on a video yet, and I already have a couple people who are members. So thank you so much for that, and you guys are awesome. So I will link the Patreon down below in probably like the first comment, pinned the first comment. Otherwise you can find it in the description. And I'm just going to thank you in advance if that's something you want to do. Thank you. And if you don't want to, no pressure. I have never heard of it before. I've never signed up for anybody else's Patreon. So this is just something new to me that's an option for you guys. All right. So I will see you guys in my next video, and make sure you're out there thrifting so you guys can live generously. Bye guys.